Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to a short guide on how to level up as fast as possible in Dragon's Dogma 2. In order to get this going, you're going to need a couple of items, so let's go to the map real quick. What you're going to need is the Medusan Spell Bow. What you're going to do is you're going to go up here to Back Batal, work your way down this road here, cross this bridge, follow this road up, north into this cave. In here is where you'll find Medusa. She's easy to kill. Just stab her in the head a bunch of times, shoot her in the head, cast some spells on her, whatever. She drops the bow the first time you kill her on every playthrough. So grab that. Preferably come over here to Back Batal and upgrade it in the Batali style to boost its damage as much as possible. You don't have to do that. You can also do the Dwarven style to get the knockdown power just outrageously high. But yeah, so you're going to want to do that. Second, you're going to want to come up here in Vermund, just north of the checkpoint rest town. You're going to find the ancient battleground. Now up here, if you work your way inside the ancient battleground, all the way up to the top right here, behind this little fort where a Cyclops is laying down, you're going to find this cave. Well, if you work your way all the way through that cave, it's going to come out right over here, and this is where the ancient ruins is. Now the Sphinx is here, and she's going to have a bunch of riddles. You're going to have to look up a guide and follow that guide to solve the riddles, because in the second part of this riddles, you're going to have to come all the way down here to the Frontier Shrine, which is where the second set of riddles is. Now, one of the riddles you'll get from the Sphinx quest is to fight a guy with a ring that makes you do no damage. So you're going to take that ring, throw the guy off the edge since you do no damage, and when you do that, you'll receive a reward. Now, that reward is this ring right here, the Ring of Ambition. This also boosts your experience from killing foes. Now, ideally, you'll be doing this with 2 rings, but I haven't New Game Plus'd again, so I haven't gotten a second one. But with that and the Medusan Spellbow combined, you're going to be ideally set up for this. Now, one more thing I would recommend, but is not necessary, is that you do this on Warfarer. And the main reason is the enemies in this area are kind of resilient to the bow for some reason. It doesn't seem to do a lot of damage to them. So the way I do this is I go Warfarer and I equip the Medusan bow and the Magic Archer bow and Frost Hunter bolt. So what I like to do is I come right here just north of the Volcanic Island camp. Just north of here, you got a drake that spawns right here on the beach. You've got a ton of enemies through here. You've got a ton of enemies all the way through this lava area and back up through here that you can farm over and over and over again. Just come back to the camp after you cleared them all out and rest. Now, how do you actually do this as easy as possible? Well, let me show you for example. Let me set my mic down. The way I like to do this is I like to pull out the bow, Magic Archer bow, and I'll just charge up a full charged Frost Hunter bolt on something and then switch to the Medusan bow, because that counts as you killing them. See, look at that. We just killed one guy and we got 3,108 experience, and that's just off one mob. So the Frost Hunter bolt killing them still gives you the bonus XP as long as you're holding the Medusa bow in your hand. And that's all there is to it. I'll see you guys next time. Okay, I almost forgot to mention, there is one more thing you can do. If you're in New Game Plus, you can go and speak to the Dragon Forged, who is right here on the map. Let me just travel over to him real quick. If you are in New Game Plus and you have finished the game, then the Dragon Forged will have some additional items in the base game when you're on your second playthrough. So, if you really want to min-max those experience gains, you can come right over here, talk to him,
since time, remember,
and he will now have a new option here called Receive Blessing. Receive Blessing has a few different things you can choose from, but you want the experience boon. That will give you an additional, I think, 20% experience. Maybe it's only 10%. It's something close to that. But, I mean, all the experience, rings and bow and that boon all combined just makes for super, super crazy amounts of experience. So yeah, almost forgot to tell you guys that, but anyway, thought I'd mention it. Now we're done with the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.